Why it's amazing to see the support in the local community. You've been doing this for 30 years. What's it like from your perspective?
Well, this is a very generous community anyway, but this is an opportunity to give back to two great organizations, the Cornelius Early Scholars Program and Bridge of Hearts. Last year, we made contributions to Cornelius Early Scholars and the Lake Norman YMCA pre and after school program. But this is a way that we can give back to the community, and these are targeting, families. And so, had some kids at home, and she needs to go to work. We're targeting that. So these are the future leaders of our community. But right now, we're helping parents get through the day and make sure that they're the place to take the toddlers.
Need in the community. Most people would probably be surprised to hear that Lake Norman has a need. What's your thoughts on that, having seen this again being the 4th annual? Does need exist in the Lake Norman area?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, yes, we're a very wealthy community, but there are pockets of poverty throughout Lake Norman, and people who are needing a helping hand. They don't need a hand up as much as a hand out as much as a hand up, to make sure that they have an opportunity to overcome their challenges. And so, yes, and we've got a very generous community here that continually reaches out. I mean, you see organizations like the Ada Jenkins Center and Bridges of Heart and the Hope House that are continually funded by the generosity of businesses within this community.
You mentioned Ada Jenkins. There's also the food drive stuff going on right now, too. I mean, came pretty close for SNAP and WIC and all that. What were some of those conversations like with nonprofits? Because you have relationships with a lot of them, too.
Yeah, they were very concerned. I mean, they did not know how long that the government shutdown was going to go on, and they were right at that window that everything was going to be cut off. And,
talk about bringing it to the line, right
to the line. So they were making preparations because they did not want families to go hungry. And again, I'm glad that they were able to overcome that and get some of the Democratic senators and House members to support the continuing resolution.
And so now for the local community goes, but still there being a need. 30 years doing this. Is this your favorite event too, like everyone else is saying it is of the year, or what do you think?
Every event's my favorite.
That's right. All 365 that you do every year.
Yeah, I mean, right after this, I'm going straight from here to a groundbreaking and on a business or cut a ribbon. That's just exciting. So we've got that taking place today. Later on the day, the U-Turns House and Store, I'm the chairman of that board, and we got a board meeting today. Talk about the activities going on with that. But the Chamber of Commerce, it doesn't stop. I mean, we don't wind down at the year and say, okay, now we can take a break, because we continually, there's going to be programs just this coming Thursday. We have a business after hours at Home Trust Bank. Friday is the Focus Friday for the Chamber of Commerce, where we're going to be talking about wire fraud and things related to the commercial real estate industry. So it never stops at the Chamber of Commerce. So every event that we have is a fun event.
Two other people who have sat with us this morning, Bob McIntosh of McIntosh Law Firm, Joshua Adobe of North Main Financial. I put it in the similar category of you like to play dumb. You play the country card very, very well, but you are an educated man. You love to read. You love to learn history and all those kinds of things. Early education in the home. Do you find that matters at all as far as the family goes?
It absolutely. I mean, I think that's where education has to start, is within the home. And I think that's why we've had some of the problems that we've had is we've gotten away from that. And, when I grew up, everything centered around the dinner table. And now there's a lot of families that don't have conversations around the dinner table. People are taking their TV trays into the den or living room. We need to get back to that, because I think that is exactly where education must start, is at the house.
And to do it on a local level here. But these are some people in the room here that maybe they don't come to every chamber event, but these are kind of people that want to support the community pretty deeply. What's it like for you to be able to work with people? Because that's really what it's about, right, at the end of the day, for the community. Again, you touch a lot of different people in the week. What's that like for you?
Well, again, you walk through this room in here, and these are the movers and shakers of the community, but there are people who support a lot of the charities and organizations that make our community go. So, yes, you have the businesses here, but you have a lot of the folks who are supporting the charities that are taking care of people who again, need that helping hand.
You got this time of year as well where you got to do your open enrollment on your personal side. You got your year end on your business side. You got kind of a lot of transition happening this year. What's going on for the chamber through the rest of the year now after the breakfast?
Well, again, I'm really looking forward to some of the networking events that we've got going on. One of the bigger networking events of the year is the McIntosh Law Firm that they partner with Rick House Tavern and David Hedges, and that'll be a huge event. We typically have like 300 people come out to an after hours, but there'll be a lot of networking events throughout the year. And then we're gearing up for our AI conference. The AI conference, Artificial Intelligence, is going to be here. I think it's February 25th, so it's right around the corner. We're already planning for that, already locking down the speakers and the sponsors, and then the annual meeting taking place in March. So again, a lot of events that we're planning for the Chamber of Commerce in 2 or 3 months, and it's going to be fantastic. The AI conference last year was absolutely awesome. We continually have great feedback about it and how some of the information they received, they put back into play with their particular business. And so looking forward to those.
All right, so we'll preview today a little bit. You got Town Talk lined up for tomorrow at all? What you got cooking on the show?
We have the ladies that take place, the second Saturday divorce program that's held at the Chamber of Commerce. They're coming in. So Eileen Stoner and a couple of her folks talking about that. Again, that's something that Mamie, Justin, and I can't participate in. It's female only.
It is a great event, though. So Eileen Stoner, her group, and all the ladies in that networking group is a great group. So looking forward to that episode tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bill Russell, president of the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce. He's also host of Town Talk every Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. We've been hanging out today at the 4th Annual Lake Norman Chamber Foundation Thanksgiving Breakfast, supporting Bridge of Hearts as well as Cornelius Early Scholars, early childhood education. Bill, thank you so much for letting us be here.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Mamie.